Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Exiled Blades RimWorld, episode 4. Today we're continuing where we left off in trying to get this base all fleshed out and ready to go for actually developing the place to become more habitable and progress through the game. One of the main things going towards that is we're finally building the research station. Now that Phil's construction is mostly complete, we can have him focusing on research, and we can have other projects being done by the other pawns. Alright. So in a brief moment, as I was catching things up, Mika did get inspired creativity, though I'm not too sure how we can use that at the moment, but we're going to try to use it because the inspired stuff is pretty strong. I also noticed that Stalker has a legendary revolver. Ooh, the rats. Right, well, we'll get to that in a second. Why do you have a legendary revolver? Someone else have the other revolver, or is that the one we spawned with? No? Okay, that's just straight up his revolver. You're not much of a fighter, though. Probably give that to someone else, like O'Neill. We're gonna do that. You drop your bow. You drop your gun. Gonna unpause so that we can have, take that, you take that, and now we'll address this. What do we got? Okay, we got two guys with clubs, and neither of them are our guys. Should be easy pickings. They attack it immediately. They are not, but we're going to go and get them. Have everyone but Soccer go into attack mode. Now, I do want their maces, because blunt weapons are good at knocking people out, which is good when you want to capture them. Alternatively, we could beat the shit out of people and just punch them. That'll do the same thing, that's all blunt damage. But we're going to try to use something a little more effective. Okay, Stoned, we're going to have him wait here, so that he can jump on them. And then our three ranged guys, Mika will be really far out. O'Neill's gonna come here, and Phil will come. We don't want Phil to be in the Mika sightline. Ooh, a headshot. Nice. Alright, Soccer. Stone, go get him. Ah, Phil, run away. And that's that. They're dead. So, raid size scales off of your colony's wealth. Our colony's wealth is still pretty low. So these initial raids are going to be really easy to deal with. So long as you don't just run right at them. Allow everything. What we're going to do is we're going to have... I'm going to strip these guys, and then we're going to let these guys do their own thing. Stone goes right for the beer. Stalker's up and about, ready to get his stuff done. We're gonna have human bodies kind of be away from everyone because they cause a mood debuff to anyone who isn't sanguinated or a psychopath. Get a dumping zone, we'll put them over here because I don't see us doing much over here. And actually, we might turn this into a bunker. Pretty cool, but we're pretty far from that. Corpses. We'll do preferred. Ooh. Yeah, I'll allow fresh. We're not going to allow corpses here. And I think we have humanoid corpses. Okay, we don't. So human corpses are going to be sent right over there. Once we get an incinerator, we can deal with the people we don't care to bury. Bill is fine. Oh. Okay. They're having a little battle. And they're both fine. I believe that gives them a pretty good catharsis mood buff. Creation satisfied. Aw. O'Neill's trying to get some lovin', but he's not getting it. Ah. So O'Neill considers Stone a friend, but Stone doesn't like O'Neill that much. What's been going on with you guys anyway? Needs, let's see. You haven't been trying to do any love and stuff. What about you, Soccer? Nor have you. O'Neill charmed Soccer by joking about the link between archotechnology and eternity. Soccer was not impressed. Soccer's not a profound kind of guy, I guess. Can you do these two chairs first? I want to get this room segmented off so we can start actually having people have their own rooms. I'm going to deconstruct that. And we're going to start... Oh, we don't have any more wood. Gonna have to wait for the pawns to chop some of that down. Drug burning. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. We did get some rice harvested, so that's pretty cool. We'll have materials to make food from. Nice, good chunk of rice. How are we doing in here? Still frozen? It's not. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, so I had a little bit of an issue where I closed the game without saving. Oops. So I had to get everything back to the way it was, which didn't take too long, but I guess I forgot to set the freezer temperature. That's not good. Okay. We're really going to need some wood chopped down. Hopefully we get some people on that today. Bill's still sleeping. He's tended though, so we'll have him get up and do some work. Yeah. Oh, these clothes are not good. What are you wearing? Here? That's probably just going to be traded off to some trader for like fractions of silver. I'm surprised we haven't gotten any guests yet. Area 1. Look at Area 1. Okay, so Area 1 will be... We're going to select the fridge, and then we're going to invert it. Because we don't want them in our fridge. Fridge areas, invert. So now they can be everywhere except the fridge. And I think that might be why we haven't gotten any guests yet, is because we didn't have that guest area designated. We're also going to rename it. Perfect. Perfect. Some walls laid down. There we go. These rooms are actually a lot longer than I would normally make them. Oh yeah, that's right, because there's supposed to be a hallway here. Do I want to put the hallway still? You know what? Yeah, I do. And we'll put a door here. Move a couple of these bags. What's soccer doing? Falling, digging, falling. That's right, because their plant cut's a little lower priority. Mika's doing fine. One doesn't have any cooking to do. We'll have him prioritize plant cutting. I'll have him at it. Yes, 3. Yeah, hard to say because I don't want him like cutting important plants. If they try to cut down plants that are for harvest, then they can botch the harvest and you just get nothing out of it, which super duper sucks. Actually, we don't need a door there. Dang, Bill's having a bit of a hard time there. Manipulation 82%. Oh, okay, you know, fair. In a bit of pain, so not gonna be the best at that. You can actually, we don't need to mine those two things out, since that's not gonna be a zone for habitation. It's just gonna have like batteries in it, maybe a burning generator. Still would like to get batteries. Taking a little long on that one. Okay, so no orders, plan. Need that. Alright, still snoozing. kind of crafting does Mika have? Not very high. So maybe we'll do like a bow or something. Tribal wear. Well, we don't have a cloth yet. Let's make a club. Try to make a good club. And then any worker will have the Mika. And we'll make it out of steel. Yeah, good chunky hammer. I don't want to interrupt her doing the harvest, so we'll wait for her to finish that and then we'll get her to do that. Everything out here is deteriorating. Soccer's on it. Wait, why are you moving stuff there? No. Forgot to do chunks. There we go. Okay. Well, okay, he's gonna have to fix that. Sorry for the existential loophole that I've put you in there. That's my bad. Wind is pretty low. I think we'll actually make a wood fire generator just because, well, we don't have any batteries yet. So Phil will probably get right on that after he's done eating because he doesn't have wood to build anything else. Speed things up a bit. Stone still really not getting along with people. I wonder what that's all about. Do you have a trait that makes that difficult? Yours is a little lower on the mood. O'Neill commented about tall people to soccer. How's our horse doing? Doing fine. Any interesting wildlife come in? Nope. Bill changed his mind in which direction he was going. I didn't want that. Construct that. Stone doing a good job cutting down some trees. Have the wood we need in no time. And while O'Neill's doing an excellent job clearing out this area, so we'll have more rooms. Time for soccer to sleep. The sun's out and nice and bright. Boy, does he hate that. Brr. Okay, so she's done planting the rice, so we will put her 4 on crafting, so that she'll actually do it. Then go and craft. Look at her go. Don't you want bushes in your living room? Stay. We're gonna have to get some actual floors in soon. That'll take more wood though. Gonna have the rice out in the rain. It'll be fine. I should make the club. Good stuff. What you make it at? It's just a steel club. Alright. Normally they have a quality, so I guess it's good. Alright. Taking a while to get this fridge down. Why do chairs take so long to build? I don't get it. Wool Neil's on the last one. What was it? Wait, what? What's this? Weird. Hey, he's done. Alright. Nice. Remove all that and start planning out the work. Nice. So those will be rooms in no time. No, wait. Phil, no. You have a different bed now. You actually have your own bed. Mika. Your sign. There we go. There we go. Look at that. They're happy. Is that cute? And Soccer's all alone in the rain. I have no further comments on that situation. Man, must be some nasty bruises. Once you get some cloth, we can do a poker table. That'll be fun. We got some leather. Do shooting target. How much leather do we have? We have have enough? 90 exactly. Yes, we do. All right. So we're going to... Do you have a beauty penalty? Beauty 2. Oh, okay. You can actually put the martial arts dummy here in the living room. The recreation thing. Here's good for now. Alright, and we're going to do a shooting target dummy out here. Yeah, perfect. Because they're going to miss, they're going to hit the walls behind, so we don't want them shooting at anything valuable, and we don't want this to be a trafficked area. That's dangerous. Bullets dangerous. Ooh. Soccer's feeding me. His medic instincts took over. What a guy. O'Neill's not quite done with the mining, but pretty close. Stone's up at 3 in the morning. Oh, nope, it's going back to bed. Alright then. Easy solve. Actually, we'll have him equip this club, and then we'll have him sidearm the knife. That way he can be in charge of whether we're knocking them out or actually, you know, shivving them. The enemies, that is. Hopefully he doesn't use that on friendlies. How you doing, Mika? Let's see here. Oh, Soccer and Mika had a quick chat there. Mysterious energy. Oh, got some lovin'. They're gonna have a good day. What I'm talking about. Lovers are great, honestly, like, mechanically speaking. Super good for keeping colonists happy. You know, so long as they have a good relationship. Yeah, we're gonna have to put some, like, paving here so that we don't have stuff growing, blocking sightlines. I hope that was a nice conversation they just had. Yep. Soccer! Can't be mean to him. Why would you be mean to him? Oh, I guess, man, you guys really are just neutral. Damn. Oh, hold on, I gotta put this wood somewhere else. Zone. No, stockpile zone. It's not great. We don't really want stuff being stockpiled here because they have a negative beauty, and we want a nice barracks or living room because that'll give everyone a mood boost. But going into the fridge over and over again really makes it hard for it to stay frozen, so we're not gonna do that. So clear all. Plants. Nope. Raw resources. Plant matter. Nope. There it is. Wood. Boom. And critical. So wood's going to be placed there instead of inside the fridge. Makes a lot of sense to me, if you ask me. And what Soccer's going to put it down and then realize, oops, that's not where that goes anymore. And yep, picks it back up. I'm making Soccer do all these like monkey tasks. Now I should be doing, you know what, I actually should be doing lamps. Cancel. Standing lamps, okay. Power, let the power run. Like that. That should be good. Then we're going to deconstruct all of those. Put a lamp there, lamp here. Once those are taken care of, and we'll also set a research project. Now, before Phil gets distracted and starts doing that, we actually want him to keep building. Don't really have another builder going right now. Work. Set that to 2. But he'll prioritize construction projects, and then the moment he doesn't have that, he'll go research. What are you doing, O'Neill? Oh, Holland. You constructed it all? 6. Yeah, you know what? You should be helping with construction. Actually, set that to 2. Set that to 3, and set that to 2. There we go. O'Neill's got some purpose. He's gonna go build that wall. Now I wonder, since none of my colonists are humans, would they be opposed to eating human meat? A thrombos. 2 thrombos. Wow. If you can tame these guys, and then you can either have them as attack pets, you can have them as caravans, you can sell them for ridiculously high value, but you need a really good tamer. And of course, they show up real early when Mika's not even close to having the taming skill. Let's see, what do you need? The taming skill required. It's here somewhere. They don't make milk. Weird. Handling skill 10. Yeah, Mika's only at 6, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Well, guess we'll just look at him. Really should be getting Mika some practice. Wargs don't like to be tamed. You know, we could try to get a couple more horses. How old are you? Getting younger animals is a good idea because then you can sell them if you want for a decent price. Go. So you're 12, you're 6, 18, 8. Get the younger ones. That's new. Don't remember there being a sound effect. Do we have any kibble? Hey. Should have everything we need to make it. Prioritize 10.2 times the meat. That recipe has it making 10 at a time, which makes it a little weird. Better if you need to make a lot and you have a lot of resources to put into that. And then what we're going to do is we're also going to build a shelf to put that stuff on. Furniture shelf. Well, now that we're using more power fill, I need you to work on that. Really work on that. Ah, and now we also need a bed for our prison. I should make it a 2-bunk prison. Training. Okay, so if it's not selected, they'll never do it. So we want them to do it. Phil probably won't have time because he's going to be researching. Mika, we can set that to 3. Stone, we can set that to 2. Then O'Neill, we can set that to 2 as well. Good. Got power. Minor break wrist. Stone. What's going on? You're still naked. Chemical starvation. Yeah. Drug policy, social drugs. You can have a beer if you want. The beer is gone. Alright. Shooting a few bullets. Nice. Major breaker. Stone. What's going on? Ah. Recreation depraved. Oh, that reminds me. Put that. Then. Okay, he still has it. Without table, soaking wet, darkness. Does he? I mean. Still isn't freezing. Oh, we're gonna break down these walls. How much wood we got? 185. I don't have any more wood to cut, so let us chop some more wood. We need a lot. Thrumbos are taunting us. These guys are super hard to kill too. They do a lot of damage, so we're not going to be hunting them. Where's Mika? Okay. So with everyone winding down, I think this is a good time to call it for this episode. We had a raid, and we're pretty close to completing all the rooms for the colonists. We'll move the beds around next episode, and then everyone will get their own room, and that'll help really with their mood. We'll also start developing the living room a bit, and the smoke leaf plants should be coming in soon. They're taking quite a while, but once we have that, we'll be able to make some things to satisfy Stone's chemical fascination, just like in real life. And yeah, we're well on our way to having a nice and stable colony. Hopefully we'll meet some new recruits soon. When you have 5 colonists, the game's not very inclined to just give you new colonists, so we're probably going to have to get them to come on their own. Like, either they'll come raid us, or they'll come visit, or they'll be part of a caravan. Could be lots of different things. I did realize that probably having just the WoW factions may be the reasons why we haven't had many guests. Some conflict there. So hopefully we can find a way around that. Alright, so join me next time when the generator that we just built explodes and burns down everything we've worked for. Bye!